What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the WaxMode detailing channel. And as you guys can see, today's video is going to be a 7-month durability update for the Turtle Wax Hybrid Solution ceramic polish and wax and their ceramic spray coating. Now, once again, for those of you who might have missed my earlier update videos of these products, I've got 2 coats of the ceramic spray coating applied to the front driver's side door and 2 coats of the ceramic polish and wax applied to the rear door. This is also a pure durability test. No maintenance toppers has been used throughout this entire duration of the specific test. And these sections were last washed 10 days ago. So I'm going to do a pre-rinse, then I'm going to pull out CarPro Reset, wash the paint down, and do a rinse after that. Now, at 7 months of durability, the expectation for a lot of products out there is pretty low. Unless you've got a full-blown paint coating on the paint, if you're not maintaining your protection, it's very common to see a lot of products really start to go pretty flat. But, the question for this test here is there any evidence that either of these products has survived on the paint at this point? And there definitely is. When I was testing IGL Premier on this side of the paint in the previous durability test, when IGL Premier went dead, it went super flat, and there was zero water repellency going on in that section where IGL Premier was at this time frame. So both the ceramic spray coating and the ceramic polish and wax here are definitely showcasing at least some form of water repellency that has survived over the months. And one of the things that I noticed in between my maintenance washes is the gloss has been very well maintained with these products. Usually with some products you can see the gloss diminishing over time if you're taking them through a pure durability test. If you're not maintaining them with spray waxes or spray detailers, you can see in those sections that gloss will degrade over time. But with these products, they have done a fantastic job in maintaining their levels of gloss. In this clip here, I've washed the paint using CarPro Reset as my wash soap. I'm going to rinse the soap off the surface of the paint, and then once I get done rinsing it off, I'm going to pull out the drying towel, and I'm going to dry the paint and wipe it down with that towel, and do a final rinse after I get done drying the paint. And as I said in the other videos, once your hydrophobic performance, once it starts to diminish, the less hydrophobic that the products become, the more impacted they are by the wash process, by using the soap on top of the surface. And that's what I'm noticing after this wash and rinse right here. The water sheeting off the paint even slower than it was during the pre-rinse when the paint was still a little bit dirty. And so this doesn't necessarily mean that the protection has been washed away from the paint. It could be, but it also could mean that the hydrophobics are just temporarily stunted by, we'll just call it the soap residue. Whatever's left behind during the wash process that's not able to be fully rinsed away from the paint. And so that's why I'm going to take the microfiber drying towel, wipe the paint down, dry it off, and help remove some of that built up residue or built up leftover residuals left behind from the wash process, and then do a rinse afterwards to see if we can see a revival in the hydrophobic element of each product. And I did notice a little bit of hard water contamination that developed onto the ceramic polish and wax section down towards the bottom of it. Nothing too crazy, but it is going to leave a lasting impact that's not going to be fully washed away from just the regular wash. So this right here, I've got the CarPro's DHydrate towel, really good twisted loop formula. All the twisted loop towels out there are probably some of the best drying towels that you can get your hands on now. Very effective. So this is clean, it's dry, there's nothing inside of the towel. The paint is definitely lacking a lot of slickness. So again, that's where your regular maintenance with a spray detailer or a spray wax afterwards, if you're maintaining your protection on a regular basis, that's going to help greatly maintain the slickness feeling of the paint. But these sections are just begging to be topped with something. Now, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep it bare. I'm going to see how much longer we can get with these products before they really start to go flat. But you can see right here with this final rinse, after taking the drying towel to it, maybe cleaning up some of that soap residue that might have been left behind, we do have a nice revival of a little bit of hydrophobicity back into the surface of the paint. And as I said in my other videos, I think that both the ceramic spray coating and the ceramic polish and wax are very capable base layer protectants. And I don't recommend going 7 months without applying any sort of toppers to your protectants, but at least in this specific test here, I can see that these products are able to survive this in my environment, in my test, with the amount of prep work that I did for the paint. These products have been able to survive on the surface of the paint for this long. Is this coating level performance? That answer to me is obviously no. You're not going to get the same level of performance out of these consumer-based products compared to your professional grade coatings like CarPro Quartz, Gion, G-Technic, Modesta, Kamikaze, etc. But in the consumer or in the enthusiast world, I think that the Hybrid Solutions lineup can be very competitive, and it's proven that in this durability test right here. But what I recommend to all my viewers and all my subscribers out there is if you're interested in getting into automotive detailing and maintaining the finish of you guys' cars at the highest level that you can, you've got to jump into the detailing system and build a schedule that you're constantly cycling throughout the ownership of your cars. And the 4 major components of the detailing system for the exterior of your guys' paints is number 1 is paint decontamination, number 2 is paint polishing, number 3 is paint protection, number 4 is the protective maintenance. So jumping into the detailing system, that's how you're going to maximize the durability out of whatever protection that you're working with. You're decontaminating the paint using a clay bar or a clay bar substitute. That's going to remove that embedded contamination that doesn't come out during a regular wash. And then you're pulling out the polisher. You're polishing the paints. You're removing the swirls and some of the scratches and exfoliating the paint so that it can accept the protection at the highest level possible. Then you're going to apply your main base layer protectant. Either one of these is going to get the job done. And then I like to have one spray maintenance topper that I can use after my maintenance washes to help prolong the durability out of my base layer protectant. Something like ceramic wet wax is going to be perfect for that. And then after about 6 months, you can check to see if you need to decontaminate the paint again and recycle through that detailing system. Guys, that's going to be it for this durability update video. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more tests coming up in the future, and I will see you guys all in the next video.